Hello, my name is Robert Miller and this is the practice video for session 2 of my leadership. Now, I want to remind you there are two promises. One, we're going to profile you accurately, whether you're self-guided or guided, we're going to profile you accurately so that you can name the instinctive choices you make as a leader in that kill chain, that 5 steps, okay? But that is only half the promise. The other half is that if you practice what we learn here and use the tools in the exercises, that you will develop a category for the tension check. Does this situation call for calculation or categorization? Calculate category. Okay, you're going to get a kill chain addition if you practice. I give you a sheet that is Monday through Friday. Session 2 of my leadership is on Tuesday, and you find the first thing is, let's just check dominant hand on chest, self-guided, guided. You got to stop and get into embodied now. And then the other thing I need you to know, because session 1 I gave you that big embodiment tension check, okay, the reflection. The second thing is this exercise has to be done physically. You have to have a pen in your hand. I use a Remarkable Pro. It's brilliant. I just send the PDF exercise over and then I fill it all out. But I have a physical pen, and Remarkable Pro is like paper. I don't care if you do it on paper, parchment, you chisel it out on a stone. You got to physically write this down. You got to capture it physically. It's like the dominant hand on chest and breathe. Until you write those 2 words down, they won't become real. They won't embody the now. Okay, so practicing, part of the habit is the sequence, picking the same day at the same time. So you look back on a week, 7 days, and you look for those biases, those selection, subconscious assessment system where I'm selecting for something that it's not what I actually want to select for, it's just what I know to select for, okay? And you do that tension check of, okay, these are my 2 words. Can I find that happening in the past week? If you don't write it down physically, it will not embody, it will not become part of now physically, and you're a physical being. And so the physical act of writing puts it in your subconscious. Everything you have done since you were a baby required you to somatically, physically embody it in a moment. And then that experience is what makes a difference. I work with AI, I work with Anthropic's Claude, and it is kind of my AI assistant. It doesn't have a body. It is what makes it different from being human. You have a body. You are embodied, and your consciousness, I believe, and so do a lot of consciousness experts, require embodiment. And the subconscious is populated by embodiment experiences now, where if you write it down and you do the dominant hand activation and then you answer the 3 integration questions by looking back in reflection, you will get that second promise. It will become a habit. You will do the tension check, calculate category. What am I selecting for will become instinctive. What am I selecting for is the tension check, and it will become instinctive. You'll be able to reach back and you will there, but you have to embody it. You're human, you're not an AI. You've got to embody this. You got to pick up a pen and write it down. If you want to get a hammer and sculpt it out, I don't care. You have to embody this moment. Thank you very much.